Last Sunday, my wife Sunanda asked me, Vineet, why don't you talk to your buddy Ranjit? I said, why? What happened? She says, his wife Monica called me and said, he's too much stressed out these days. I said, and how did you come to know about this? No, she said that he's too much into debt due to a new house he has bought and the EMI, almost 70,000 EMI is paying. He just bought a recently bought a house in Bangalore. His salary has almost stagnant since last 5 years. And on top of it, Monica said, even if he's not busy in his office work, he hardly talks with anyone. He's busy in either watching cricket or watching some Netflix web series, but he doesn't have any time to talk to his child as well. Forget about me. I was a bit concerned. At one side, he's busy in job, already so much stressed out due to debt, financial problems. On the other side, he's watching television and Netflix and all these things. Have you encountered any such person in your life, friends? Who are not satisfied with the situations, they are not happy, but still they are not doing anything for that. Friends, this is Vineet, and I'm leading this personal growth organization named Unlimited Potential Inside, powered by Peak Impact Mentorship. So, being concerned for my cool childhood buddy Ranjit, I called him I gathered all my concerns in my voice and said, how are you, my brother Ranjit? And he replies, I am perfectly fine. I was surprised. I thought he might not be in a good state, so his voice might be, a bit low, but he was sounding completely fine. But still, I thought maybe since he's a good friend, he'll open up after some time. So, to dig in further, I told him, I'm glad you're doing so well. And particularly even during this crisis times of COVID. So, Ranjit, how is your future looking in these times? I know many of us are not happy about our future due to all the challenges that are happening everywhere due to this COVID. How about you? And friends, you'll be surprised with his response. He says, Vinit, bro, we can't predict even about tomorrow. How can you ask me about the future? I live life as it comes. Since I don't have any desires and plan for my life, I am a satisfied man. Ranjit added further, desire, plans, and dissatisfaction is the reason of all miseries and unhappiness. And then he taunted me, saying, why would a satisfied and happy person like me work hard like you in it? Wow, I said to myself. I was, of course, perplexed, but still continued and said, you're right, Ranjit. I have seen many husbands complaining to their wife, you don't tell me things transparently. Wife says to her husband, You're not as disciplined as my father. Mother complains to her son. Your sister has such a nice handwriting, and look at yours. A US returned NRI project director cribbing. We never operated like this in America. Isn't it all examples of dissatisfied people? And since they are dissatisfied about the situation, they are not happy. I totally agree with you, Ranjit, on this. Ranjit was so happy, man. Looks like it's been a long time somebody has had agreed with him. And he said, Vinny, dear, you are the only one who understands me, my boy, my brother. I said, yeah, of course, being a childhood friend. But friend, there's a twist in the tale, Ranjit. While being dissatisfied with others make me unhappy, you know what? Being dissatisfied with myself helps me grow. And he got confused and asked, what do you mean, Vinny? Okay, I'll tell you again. The simple fact is, Ranjit, you are right that being dissatisfied with others will, of course, make me unhappy. But if I'm too much satisfied with myself, how would I grow? When I benchmark others with my expectation, it leaves me dissatisfied with them and of course affects my happiness. But when I benchmark myself with my expectations, that dissatisfaction creates growth and development. Imagine if Thomas Edison had not been happily dissatisfied with himself, we might not have seen the light bulb, the telephone, movie cameras, batteries. If Aryabhat had not been happily dissatisfied with himself, we might never be able to apply maths to reach to the moon. If Narendra had not happily been dissatisfied with himself, we might never have to, we might never have got the fantastic teachings from Swami Vivekananda. Ranjit, without dissatisfaction, there is no growth. And without growth, there is no happiness. And without happiness, there is no life, my brother. So it's important to learn to be happily dissatisfied with yourself. And that's what I'm doing. You said, I'm not happy. I'm doing hard work because I'm not satisfied. That's true, I'm not satisfied, but I'm satisfied with the world. I'm not satisfied with myself. And that doesn't gives me negative stress. It helps me to plan my growth, to propel me towards growth. So I learned to be happily dissatisfied with myself. So, Ranjit, do you think your satisfaction is helping you to grow? I'll ask the same question to you, friends. Do you think your satisfaction in your life is helping you to grow? As expected, he didn't say anything to me for a few seconds and said, hey, something urgent has come up, Vineet. I'll talk to you later. I thought he might get hurt and not even come back. But I'm glad to tell you that Ranjit did come the next day. He called me and asked my help to work on his personal growth. And the option that I had of PIM and UPI, I connected him with Peak Impact Mentorship and Unlimited Potential India. So, what are your thoughts, friends? Are you satisfied but have no personal growth plan? Or happily dissatisfied like me and working on your growth roadmap? Think about it. Think about it, my friends. Friends, Jim Brown once said, work harder than yourself. Work harder on yourself compared to you do on your job. So the way it happens, we work too much harder on our job. That's okay, but trust me, that's not going to give us the real results. It's like that woodcutter who was trying to cut the tree with his blunt axe until unless he gets it sharp, he will never be able to cut the tree efficiently. Same is happening with us. We're too busy at one place and we have forgotten about the whole life quadrant. There are so many other things to do. Our family to be taken care of, our personal growth, our future, our fun and recreations. Everything needs its own time. And from the day I started learning to work on myself, started improving my personal development, trust me, I became much more efficient in my job as well. We work hard too much in our job, and skills required for that, and maybe even the skills that we're trying to learn is around that job only, but we never prioritize our personal growth. Trust me, friends, if you invest in your personal growth, your performance will multiply everywhere, including in the job. We have not been able to, we have never been, at least I have never been told to invest on ourselves. The focus was only on making money, getting increments, and increasing your role, promoting yourself. We are not programmed for investing in our personal growth. And I learned this from my mentors, from the coaches of PIM. People who invest on themselves are the most successful guys in every field. However, since we don't understand it, we don't prioritize it. And hence we give all our time and energy, we keep all our eggs in just one basket, and thus living in just one quadrant of our life. And that's why when people tell me, sir, I didn't get time to read books, prepare speech, you know, to talk to you, I remember my past. I never had a time problem. It was always a priority problem. Folks, there's nothing like time management. It's always priority management. You pick any successful person and ask from him that is he having more than 24 hours? You'll be surprised, man. Even a successful guy like maybe Narendra Modi, Donald Trump, or even Mukesh Ambani, these guys also have 24 hours like us. I used to think they might be having 76 hours or more than that in my 24 hours. That's why they are doing able to do so many things, but that's not the fact. So, friends, if you are in that situation, be happily dissatisfied. Don't be unhappily dissatisfied. Be happily dissatisfied that, okay, now there's an opportunity to grow. And discuss your growth plan with your coach, with your mentor, with someone who you might trust, someone who know that, who has already been successful, who is already walking that path. So all the PIM coaches, they have already done it and can help you to put you on that growth roadmap that they have been doing. So I hope this added some value in your life. I hope this makes you dissatisfied. But happily dissatisfied. Thank you so much, friends. See you. Bye.